Tonight on Fox Sports, history to be made, and you are part of it. Auckland, Eden Park, this spiritual home of New Zealand rugby, and you'll hear talk of myth and legend, a place where Australia hasn't beaten the Kiwis in 30 years. Well, tonight, not one, but two Australian sides take their shot. First, our Wallaroos and the Black Ferns. History? Let our women's stars create some. Lay the platform, break the ice. Then the Wallabies, back again. New.
Karevi, one-on-one, beats one. Karevi, oh, over he goes!
Improved.
Coleman! Adam Coleman!
The All Blacks first, Daylight second. Hard to argue.
Savia for the corner! Oh, what a finish!
Hunting a world record 18 wins in a row. Yeah, they're good. But this is sport where there are no guarantees. That's the beauty. That's why we're here.
And running on to it is Michael Hooper. That's what we're looking for from the Wallabies.
And from Auckland to Tamworth, this festival of rugby continues. The New South Wales Country Eagles and the Perth Spirit in the NRC Decider.
Pryor, oh yes!
The Wallaroos, the Bledisloe, and the final of the 2016 Buildcorp National Rugby Championship. The present and the future. The only place you'll see it all, live in high definition and ad-break free, whistle to whistle, is, of course, right here, Fox Sports. What an afternoon of rugby in store on Fox Sports, and Auckland has turned on the weather for us. It is a little windy, but clear skies over the city of sails, so perfect conditions for a test match doubleheader at Eden Park. The Wallabies and the Black Ferns, followed by the Wallabies and the All Blacks. History to be made, but who will be making the history? That is the question. Thanks very much for your company on Fox Sports. I'm Nick McArdle here with Phil Kearns, a man who's never tasted victory here at Eden Park, certainly not as a Wallaby, Kearnsy, and 30 years for any Wallaby here since we won. What is it about this place?
Didn't taste victory here as a Waratah either, Nick. It's a horrible joint, this Eden Park. It is. It's an amazing record that we haven't been able to win here. There's nothing special about this place. It's just an ordinary ground. It's a cricket field. Doubles as a rugby field, really, but there's nothing special about it, and that's what's so frustrating about this place.
The Wallabies have made the point over the last couple of weeks that 30 years, that's not their history, it's someone else's history, and indeed, half of this side out there tonight have either never played here in a test match, or indeed some of them have never played the All Blacks, so they get a chance to create their own history tonight.
Well, that's one way of putting it, I guess. But as a Wallaby, that's their joint history with us. That's what combines us. That's what connects us to this era. And it is a great, exciting moment for these guys to be playing their first time here. And yes, they can create their own future and break away from us losers of the past. What
sort of pressure on the All Blacks tonight? Because they are going for a world record for a Tier 1 nation, 18 wins in a row.
Yeah, their pressure they put on themselves every week to be the best and execute the best, but there will be a little bit of extra pressure on them, but no less than the Wallabies have got on them to get a victory here tonight and to actually prove to them and to the rest of the world that the All Blacks are beatable. They've been scalping tickets at 3-time face value. That is remarkable. Yeah, so you get a ticket for $3. No, it is. It's incredible the amount of demand there is just to see this great All Black side play.
All right, looking forward to that a little bit later. But now, to get things started on Fox Sports, it is the Black Ferns and the Wallaroos.
Eden Park in Auckland for the New Zealand Black Ferns and the Australian Wallaroos. We're looking forward to that game kicking off in very good conditions here in Auckland. Much excitement about the Wallaroos team in anticipation of their 15th performance given the high of Rio de Janeiro. They will start Burrows, Kaleta and Naha in the front row. Hewitt and Butler, the two locks, Gray, Schaff, Tolfa and Patu in the back three. Pati Pasanga and Houston in the halves. Seal and Masters at midfield. Morgan and Stowers on the wing. And Riordan at fullback. Good mix of Australia and New Zealand supporters. Of course, this is the first of a double header coming to you from Eden Park with the All Blacks and the Wallabies to follow. but at a 5 p.m. kickoff time local here, these are very good conditions. And play open running rugby, and the Black Ferns team, Natua, Faamosili and Nelson in the front row, Blackwell and Smith, the two locks, Everett, Goss and Savage, the back three, Coxedge and Sapritsky, Nafatali in the halves, Ali and Portia Woodman in the midfield, Hideme and Wycliffe on the wings, and the outstanding Sulika Winiata at fullback. Nice day here, Richard Turner.
Yeah, certainly is, Ken. Pictures tell the story. Bit of breeze to contend with, and that will favour the Black Ferns as they have won the toss and have chosen to play left to right. So consideration or concerns, I guess, for the Wallaroos, Ken, is that bright sunshine. New Zealand decide to go to the air. That could pose some problems, but perfect conditions. Look forward to an exciting game.
Your former All Black Richard Turner is with us for this, and Ruby Turi, New Zealand Sevens representative, and of course New Zealand and Australia in the final at Rio de Janeiro. As Richard Turner alluded to, very warm conditions here. 13 players on debut for the Wallaroos. They first started playing each other back in 1994. Australia and New Zealand. The New Zealand Black Ferns team, 7 players from the highly successful Counties Manukau team who won the Farah Cup for provincial superiority in women's rugby in a stunning game.
Good competition there, that Farah Cup, Ken. First time since 2006, I believe, since Auckland have lost that competition.
Ashley Hewson, the captain of Australia, leads the team out onto Eden Park. 2 wins and a loss in their last 3 starts. Very much a work in progress. Australia 13 on debut at this level, so it's a wonderful opportunity for those athletes to wear their national jersey for the first time. Or Faamosili, a captain, playing their 40th test, leading New Zealand Black Ferns out, and their form has been very consistent. And after this 2-test series, this is before they were off on the Northern Hemisphere tour.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you now please be upstanding for the singing of the Australian and the New Zealand national anthems. To sing the national anthem of Australia, Alan Thomas.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In a joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the brave, 'tis the land of the brave. 'Tis the land of the
And to sing the national anthem of New Zealand, Stan Walker.
Couple of stirring renditions of the national anthem from Australia and New Zealand as we get ready for this women's international game, which will be preceded by a haka from the New Zealand Black Ferns team.
Big emotions in that anthem, Ken. I hope that goes up in this haka.
It's a haka that speaks of unity, of pride, of standing together as one.
Te kura there with the brilliant pukana. Ngā te aringa mate, it was her birthday yesterday, Ken. I think that's a brilliant present, being able to lead the famous Black Ferns haka in front of her friends and whānau. Great haka.
Referee Alhambra Devas from Helen O'Reilly, Chelsea Gurr, and the television match official is Lee Jeffrey. So Ashley Hewson, the captain of Australia from out of Sydney University, will get this test match underway. An outstanding athlete and a tremendous leader, Hewson. The ball goes forward off Aroha Savage.
She's an experienced player too, Savage, so that's a bit of a surprise. She didn't take that ball on the full. Not the start the Black Ferns wanted.
Part 2 for Hewson, an inside ball, and Masters. She's in behind the Black Ferns defence straight away. Now they're 10 metres out. Chef Tartufa. This is a good start for Australia. Molly Gray, blindside flanker. Now part 2. Hewson gets the ball out onto the edge for the Wallaroos, but the ball has been stolen in the tackle by Hirame. She's expected to be a major threat in this game. Hirame. Charmaine Smith. Sabritsky, Nafatali at first receiver, and they've opened them up. Chelsea Alley now with a chance. Wycliffe can't take the pass cleanly.
Yeah, honey, Hirame, how about that? Usually she's punching the girls' dessert, but tonight she's punching the ball right out of the Wallaroos' front pocket. That was an excellent way to come back from that first break, Ken. Look at this.
Hirame in on the ball straight away. Versatile has played for New Zealand Rugby League as well, and then Chelsea Alley gets in behind the Australian defence. Wycliffe catches that ball clean, and they're a chance down the left side, the New Zealand team.
Crouch.
This is Liz Partu from the West Club in Sydney. Bati Pasanga. Naha going forward. Bati Pasanga. Hewson standing on the left-hand side, went back to the blind, tried to put the ball behind Wycliffe. That's a very good kick from Hewson. Now Chelsea Alley, the Black Ferns, going to counter-attack from inside their own half, and a great bit of footwork and a offload over the top. Hani Hirame. The right arm available, puts the ball back on the inside. It's collected by the Black Ferns, who again have the ball in field position. Savage with a ball over the top. It's gone forward, and Morgan coming away with it for the Wallaroos. The counter ruck from the Black Ferns is a good one. Now Wycliffe. Well, they had the ball momentarily, the Wallaroos. And now the Black Ferns 24 metres out. Cox edge. Chelsea Elliott first receiver. Woodman with a right foot step. The tackle from Stowers is a good one. Black Ferns are sending their forwards into the Australian defence. Sabritsky, Nafatali. The ball's too big. Maybe. Perfect. Nearly. Big in goals. We'll have a look.
We saw it all, Farah Palmer Cup season. Sabritsky Nefertali with those little kicks in behind that teams really need to look out for. And she's doing it in the black jersey, and Ken, I think she did it just right.
Check.
Well, they'll certainly look at this lesson here. The kick wasn't
Hi, Ellie, I've got you.
the greatest, the most accurate kick, but Wycliffe stayed in the chase. And we're about to find out whether she's being rewarded for that determination.
Please. Yes, sure. Checking grounding.
I'm just going to have a look at who got it first. It looked like the Wallaroos, Australian Wallaroos player had it covered.
As the fullback, Sarah Riordan, involved in a big defensive play.
She misses that. This is going to be a try. The captain. Fio Famosili, does she get that down? Ooh.
Might have got the elbow on it.
Might have got the elbow on it. You only have to get a fingertip on the ball. So 15, we're looking at her right elbow. Doesn't look like there she got it.
Black Ferns are walking back. They're considering it a try.
So this is, it's no doubt the grounding,
No,
but
that's
it's
the
whether
ground.
it's been grounded by Riordan prior to that. That's the question for me, but
Are you
about to
there,
find
Ali?
out.
Yes.
Okay, from what I have seen is the first gold player has missed the ball. It has then been grounded
Big
by
call.
black.
Yes.
You can award the try.
Yes, thank you. We have. Thank you. Thank you.
So the television match official has ruled that Riordan has missed that ball, and the try has been awarded to the captain, Fio Famosili. What a player and what a leader she has been in the women's rugby over a long period of time. Famosili, also the captain of Auckland.
They call her Captain Courageous. She was the first one there after that ball spittles. We see Sapritsky Nefertali here. It looked like it was off. Everything was off. Wham bam, missed it. Famosili in. Easy as that. Front row, eh?
Well,
First try.
she affected the turnover that gave the Black Ferns possession of the ball on that far left touchline, did the skipper, Famosili. And so the Black Ferns have opened their account. Less than 5 into this.
Kendra Coxedge. Test number 30 for her today. No problem. Canterbury halfback.
They do have kicking options too, this team. We just saw Victoria Sapritsky Nefertali with the field kick, Kendra Coxedge with the field goal. We've got Kelly Brazier on the bench who can kick as well. But look at that. It was like they pretended it was an off kick. And then it was perfect for the captain. Easy as that. Good work for you.
Here we go, Leash! Get up!
Houston. It looked like the player was in front, but we're going to go for the knock on.
Now 2 in a row now for the Black Ferns from the restart. On that occasion, low and hard from Australia, and Savage not able to ball to hand.
Push forward. Forward, okay? Inside. Crouch! Bind! Set!
Pati Pasanga, the halfback, and Patu as the number 8. Patu, Pati Pasanga for Houston. Another inside ball for Masters, who has opened up the Black Ferns defence on her 2 carries in the game so far. Now Burrows, 18 metres out. The Wallaroos. Pati Pasanga. Houston to the line, loses the ball in the tackle.
It's okay, but it's not gone, Black.
So they're doing that cut, that double cut in with their 13. They're using it to get that go forward. The Black Ferns defence, if you'll notice, they're rushing up. It's a very fast defence. But if you rush up like that, everybody's got to take their man. And when they're cutting like that, can't leave gaps like that.
Yeah, can't miss tackles either. She ran the right line. Did Aroha Savage. Just didn't affect the tackle. But a good start, Noreta Masters.
Straight, ball get straight. Crouch! Bind!
Pati Pasanga
Set! Hold!
in Sydney University. A couple of seasons with the Australian Sevens program as well. Houston. Riordan started wide and came in on the angle towards the defence. Now Molly Gray is over the advantage line, the blindside flanker.
Advantage.
Penalty advantage for not releasing.
Please.
Honey Hidemi.
As Wallaroos kick it out there, they're really hammering that contact. As I say, we've got weapons out wide, but we need to stand up front.
We're happy to keep the pressure on here. Wallaroos, and accurate at line out too, they are.
Houston, the ball went behind. It's an untidy recycle for Australia. And good counter-rucking by the Black Ferns to slow it up. Now, Butler. They've lost metres on the play, the Wallaroos, but they still have possession of the football. Naha, good carry and good tackle by Blackwell. Houston, they put that ball behind Winiata.
6 black.
Unlucky call there because they were making some very good tackles, the Black Ferns, and as you say, Ken, they were losing metres. It was good defence.
Yep. Yep.
Well, declined the opportunity 90 seconds ago. Attempted 3 points and, well, she said 6, but it might have been Eloise Blackwell that jumped the gun there. Black Ferns defensive line.
Ashley Houston, very experienced player. Probably the perfect player to be taking this kick. Fairly out front, but she needs to put distance on it to make sure of it. 2009 debut, she's played World Cups. She knows what she's doing.
Straight through the middle. The first points for the Wallaroos. What a player she has to represent Australian rugby, cricket, football, touch and athletics. Very versatile and tremendous leader of the team, Houston. Kendra Cox edge. A bit of depth in the kick. Halfback, Bati Pasanga. Again, the ball's been stolen in the tackle by the Black Ferns. It's the third time they've done this in this opening stanza of the game. And then a ball over the top for Hidemi. Beats the first defender, the first two defenders with a right foot step. Pirouettes out of the tackle of the third Hidemi. And she will deliver the ball for her team inside the 22. No, it's been turned over. Part 2 comes away with the ball now. Bati Pasanga, the halfback. Good defence, the Wallaroos.
A steal for a steal. Fiato there getting in first. Everett, I think it was, with the wide pass, identifying Honey, but as we see the captain just ripping it away there. Honey Hireme, she bet 1, she bet 2, but just as you watch here, a little bit isolated. Beck's just needed to switch on a little bit faster. She's a powerful runner.
More silly to the back. Sabritsky Nafatali. Ali with a little second man play for Hidemi, who's tackled on the 10-metre line. Cox edge. Coming hard onto the football, Blackwell. Cox edge. Sabritsky Nafatali. Dummies on the outside. Beats the second defender with a right foot step. Cox edge. Portia Woodman quickly for Winiata. Salika Winiata, good tackle. Stowers. Now the captain, Fatmo Sili, picks up an easy 8 metres. Ball is on the ground. The Wallaroos onto it quickly. Bati Pasanga with a midfield bomb. Winiata loses the ball forward. So there's an advantage with the Wallaroos, part 2.
And it's, you know, Ken, this Black Ferns team, they're an amazing team on paper and they need to keep that ball. It's 2 turnovers too many in the ruck. So you see here, Sabritsky Navatali, extremely powerful. She's been told to take the ball forward. She does so. And it's just those numbers to the ruck. The Australian Wallaroos are putting pressure in that breakdown. You can't get isolated like that.
Fatmo Sili, the captain.
Crouch!
And now Bati Pasanga. Good scrum from the Black Ferns. A tight head now. Sabritsky, Nafatali. Ali tries to fend off Siort, who completes the tackle at midfield. Everett. Iniata.
Gee, I like their commitment to the breakdown. This Wallaroos side, Ruby, first arriving player, first instinct just to try and get over and get hands on the ball. Here's a great scrum though from the Black Ferns. Initially looked an even contest, then the second shove came and gave possession of the ball in there. Good example of that first arriving player being very aggressive over the ball.
Yeah, and that space was begging out there, wasn't it, on the left-hand wing, but the Australian defence held up, and unfortunately Ellie just couldn't get her hand out to offload. But it would have been exciting if it was out there earlier.
Yep, thank you. Yep, thank you. Thank you. ¿Qué tal? Muy bien.
Alicia
Captain,
Nelson.
just one thing. In the line out, you must stay clear in. You can't go
Plays
and
for
go.
Auckland in the Farah-Palmer
You
Cup
must
competition.
stand in the line,
Away
clear
from the footy, she's a
before the
nurse.
throw-in. Yeah. No. You must be clear in.
Butler. Carletta, the hooker. And Chef Tatufa just to the right, the open side flanker.
Okay. Good, good.
Plenty of enthusiastic chat in that Wallaroos huddle, no doubt about that.
Time back on.
It's a crucial moment, isn't it? Both teams are giving it everything. Turnovers left, right and centre. Really need to dominate as a team here. 15-minute mark.
Fio'o Fatmosili to the front of the line out. Now the drive, Fatmosili in position of the football. A little offload in the tackle, and now Sabritsky, Nafatali, that's a great ball. Little 2-on-1 now for Chelsea. Ellie, very nicely done. The Black Ferns in their second try.
Very simple but very effective. The handling in this Black Ferns team is world class. And when you get it right, that's exactly what happens. Chelsea Ellie will just walk right over.
Oh, here was the drive from the front and then the break. Wallaroos compressed defensively. They were chasing numbers, and then the draw and pass, spectacular. And as you said, Ruby, made it look pretty simple, the Black Ferns, but very good execution here. An offload and then some quick shifting of the ball. Good hands to maintain control of the ball from Renee Wycliffe, and then Chelsea Ellie gets the Black Ferns second.
We had 3 Counties Manukau players touch that in a row, and that's how they dominated the national competition over the last couple of months. Exactly like that. So it's awesome to see them in the black jersey. As Kendra comes in, Coxedge, easy, over. Second highest cap, Coxedge. She's a leader as well, leading the backs there.
Had a lot to do to get this try done. Wycliffe with a difficult ball to bring in, but her timing of the pass, there's 2 defenders coming across in cover. She holds up, takes the first on the outside and then drops it off nicely for Chelsea Ellie to finish.
Wallaroos obviously targeting that bottom left corner, but that time just a little bit too much on it.
Sorry. Straight out.
Yeah, gives the Black Ferns though some very good field position. Shaking of the head from Ash Houston. Knows the error has immediately put her side back under pressure. Stack left. Big time here have the Black Ferns.
Crouch.
And 4-2 split you can see at the top of your screen for the Black Ferns.
Set. Hold.
Woodman counts as 2 players, I think.
Ball held in the back. And it's won by the Wallaroos. That's very good from them. They could do with some time with the football. Now Seal. Bati Pasanga Let's get some go forward. The Wallaroos. Defence from the Black Ferns is good. Very good.
Yeah, excellent, solid defence down there. As you can see, the Wallabies really want to play that up front game. They want to take it right to the line. Good pressure there, the Black Fern scrum. And the Wallaroos there, that 12 and 13 just hammering up the front. But the Basanga there, just miscommunication there, Pod.
You might have had a little bo peep too, Ruby. Masili bearing down. I don't blame her.
Savage. Yeah. Woodman to the line and away from the first two defenders. Savage. And Louise Blackwell. Fatmosili. Good defence from the Wallaroos. Coxedge. Zabitsky, Nafatali, very elusive and very skillful player. Now they've opened them up there on the left-hand side. Winiata, Wycliffe. The Black Ferns in very good position now. Kendra Coxedge. Natua. It's going to be tackled 5 metres out. That's a great run from the front rower. Coxedge for Charmaine Smith. Nice to get a little bit wider. Riordan comes out, commits to the defence line, but the Black Ferns receive a penalty.
You can't do that.
Coxedge with the quick tap. Dummy on the outside. Yes, under the post. Individual effort, playing what's in front. And Kendra Coxedge, the veteran, made it look all so easy with a very good try.
If anyone knows Kendra Coxedge, it's a typical Coxedge try, you know, right at 5 metres out. There's no way she's not going to take that opportunity. But I just love everyone doing their job. We look at this run by Natua. She's known as a beast with the ball in the Waikato Wharapama Cup. Here doing her job. And Kendra just popping under like that, Pod.
Yeah, Wallaroos just guilty, taking their eye off the ball. The whistle was blown, the penalty came, and they turned their backs and walked back to the goal line. This is a given for Coxedge, so converts her own try. And a lesson there. Really danger if you're going to turn your back on this lady, Kendra Coxedge.
This year in the Wharapama Cup for Canterbury, she was breaking all sorts of try-scoring records for doing just this.
Terrific sevens player. Kendra is as well. We see a lot of her in the regional sevens competitions, which coming up again in November and December as Houston restarts for the Wallaroos. A little long two play down a narrow left side involving Wycliffe. Sabritsky and Nafatali. The ball was passed back, so this is a good opportunity for the Wallaroos to get a set piece inside the Black Ferns 22.
Yeah, a bit of a shame there. Sabritsky and Nafatali just putting a little bit too much on that. I think the Black Ferns are really starting to show what they're capable of, and let's see what the Wallaroos can do.
Full line out. Houston, ball goes between the legs, tidied up. Bati Pasanga.
You can do it. This ruck form
Charmaine Smith.
is offside.
Yeah, Wallabies here just been absolute nuisances at the rucks. Whether it's physically, whether it's legal or not. Good, not a bad tactic, but I think the ref switched on and Sabritsky goes quickly.
It's charged down. They're looking to play creatively. The New Zealand Black Ferns, Coxedge. Tip on it. And showing some skill. Natua and Fatmosili. And now Wycliffe, inside ball for Winiata. So he goes in and then back out again, just inside the Wallaroos 22. Good continuity.
Again, a couple in a row now. Black Ferns getting frustrated. Ref's going to have to slow it right down.
Time off.
Blackwell and Hannah Seal.
Hands in the rack. 3 penalties like in 5 minutes.
Can you come here? That wasn't hands right.
One, I can give you the number now. 3 penalties in the last 5 minutes. Take care.
Yeah, it's crucial in test matches. If you're going to have 3 penalties in a row in 5 minutes, as the ref just said, it's, you know, she'll reach in her pocket the next thing you know. Great platform for the Black Ferns to attack now. I want to see Woodman in some space.
Far more silly for Blackwell at the front of the line-out for the New Zealand Black Ferns. Far more silly. Britsky, Nafatali, Ali. Short ball, beautiful line by Portia Woodman. Stood wide and came in on a short ball. And now they attack the right-hand side again. And Honey hit him here with a beautiful ball back on the inside. It's a terrific try. Siliko Winiata after Portia Woodman with a beautiful angle. The timing of the pass was perfect. Opened up the Wallaroos defence. And then some great skill at the end for Winiata to get the 4th try.
Black Ferns known internationally for their ball handling skills, and I think, you know, Woodman didn't have a lot of space, but she had enough. As you see here, dummy to Whitcliffe. Portia just goes straight through. She's an incredibly strong woman. The momentum absolutely unstoppable, and the backs here able to keep their composure. And the brilliance from Hani Hirame, linking up with Winiata, as you say, experience, 20th cap, brilliant pod.
Yeah, the target in the midfield, and they're keen to go wide at any given opportunity, this Black Ferns side, and you can see why when they are accurate in their execution, almost unstoppable, this Black Ferns side. Tough here. Couple in from the sideline for Cox Edge, and no, too much of a challenge, but a 5-pointer, a very good one. And you just get the feeling, Ruby, they're starting to get into their work. The accuracy's coming.
Absolutely, the backs just doing their job, you know. Good set piece launches, drawing and passing, just the basics. Excellent. Forwards ready to take the ball, they've switched it. Unfortunate, that's not a common sight. Ashley Houston making 2 kick-off mistakes in a row, and the Black Ferns just saying thank you very much. It's not Christmas yet, but we'll take that gift.
She led the Sydney team to back-to-back national titles. Houston, she is used to winning, as are a number of the women in the Wallaroos team. They'll be frustrated, not able to enjoy too much time in the New Zealand half, and even less time with the football. So Cox Edge, little 8-9 play with Savage, and now Winiata couldn't find Hirame. And now Blackwell, she's been very impressive. Blackwell, Cox Edge, so Britsky Nafatali misses out 2 players. The ball's gone backwards, said the referee. Now Nelson on the 10-metre line. Natua. Now the tight 5 doing the heavy work. Woodman. Fatmore Silly. Savage. It's a good run from the number 8. Cox Edge. The player you have to watch, Britsky Nafatali, very clever with the football. Winiata And now Hidemi, got 2 defenders. Nice ball back on the inside for Ali, and she's hit in a very good tackle by Riordan. Now Fatmo Silly, 7 metres out, the ball's on the ground.
Well, 14 and 15 seem to be the lucky numbers today. Linking up extremely well. Winiata there and Hirimi with their offloads. But I'm just loving the patience from the Black Ferns. Zizi Savage just doing her job up the guts, getting the metres for the girls. Not rushing anything, the Black Ferns. They're just taking their time and making their metres.
Well, how about the defensive work though? Sarah Riordan here. A couple of big tackles from her. And early on in this half on Honey Hidemi. That time on charging Chelsea Alley. Very, very impressive. Sarah Riordan, the fullback on debut for the Wallaroos.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Cox edge, Sapritsky, Nafatali, a little tip on, and then a very good read in defence. But Woodman, she wasn't held after the initial contact, and Winiata loses the ball forward.
Yes, very good read there, number 15 from the Wallaroos, Riordan. And the Wallaroos are going to have to do that all day. They want to shut those passes down out to the space. Just see here, Ali just pushing that pass, and boom, she's right on her. You cannot give Woodman space. So they've got the right game plan, these Wallaroos. Unlucky bounce, Winiata calls that. Good contact there. She's fights and fights and fights, Woodman, whether it's in the gym or on the field. 2 brilliant players here.
Thank you.
That's Hannah Seal. That's down. And Parramatta 2 Blues, another product of the Sevens program. 2013-2014 she was in the Australian Sevens program. Horse Savage, Kendra Coxedge, that all-important 8-9 combination has been very good today for the Black Ferns.
Okay, yep, thank you.
Lots of experience too there, Ken. They've played together in a couple of World Cups now. They know their roles and they know how to perform as they're doing today.
2015 World Rugby Player of the Year, Kendra Coxedge, and a terrific player for a long time. Hannah Seal. New Zealand 2-1 possession. Dominance as well of Cherokee. This is reflected in the 26-3 scoreline, the top left of your screen as well. So they dominate rucks and mauls, dominate time with the football, and they dominate field position as well. And that's a statistic that the Wallaroos won't like, Richard Turner.
It's not a pretty stat at all. Clearly a major work on for them. They're going to try and get themselves back into this game. Just stem the tide as well.
Point. Set.
The ball, Patu off the back. Gets the ball away in the tackle. And then it's stripped by the Black Ferns, who are very good in the contact area today.
Yeah, absolute mess that ruck. Kendra Coxedge always pushing to the last second. Sarah Goss, great steal in there. I'm glad to see her getting one of those in for herself. Her first debut today for the Black Ferns, captain of the New Zealand Women's Sevens team. Work rate of a wildebeest.
A wildebeest. Well, we're getting up there now, Ruby Tui.
Yeah, the Wallaroos just pushing it a little bit there.
Yeah, and getting caught up high a number of times. We've seen their skipper, Ash Houston Ruby, remonstrate with her side about protecting the ball. And at the moment, just too high into the contact and stealing the ball easily at the moment, the Ferns.
A lot of movement in the line, but Fatmo Silly goes towards the back. Now they try to set a drive and they get some good momentum going forward. They go to the ground. Everett had the ball. Charmaine Smith is tackled 2 metres out. Kendra Coxedge. Very close.
Time off. Hand in. That's one too many. They've pushed the ref, the Wallaroos have around that ruck area. One too many times.
One of their most experienced players too in trouble here.
Pulling down a mole.
Louise Burrows. So unfortunately for her, probably the first infringement she's given away today, but she happens to be on the tail end, the final warning, so off she goes. 10 minutes in the bin. 3 Rugby World Cup, so very experienced as Louise Burrows.
Yeah, and that was a great move by the Black Ferns. As you can see, that's not a normal number to be in the line out. Hani Hirame thinking she's a forward, along with the 10 and 12. It's got the Wallaroos stumped though.
Same play from the Black Ferns. The drive is coming. They're into the end goal. They just need to get that ball down. The referee looks and awards the try. Not as spectacular as some of the ones that we've seen before, but nonetheless, it's effective. And Eloise Blackwell.
Yeah, the Black Ferns only had 3 backs in their back line. Wallaroos needed to react a little bit better. They knew the drive was coming. They'd done it moments before, got a card out of it, and went back to that line-out pot on your side.
Yeah, look, a lot of movement in there and a lot of numbers from the Black Ferns. So the Wallaroos just, you talk about players doing things off and around the ball that create the opportunities for those with the ball. This is a classic example. So much movement. And the Wallaroos standing up, looking, who do I mark, what do I have to do? And at that stage, the Black Ferns had got some good momentum in that drive, and it led to the Blackwell try. Who biggest challenge there was getting the ball off this girl.
Yep, she'll be upset with that 3 from 4 stat. She's a hard trainer, bit of a perfectionist. That's why she's such a good rugby player. Just to the right goes there. Pretty handy tea lady too, Carla Hohepa. Ford's just giving it everything here. Wallaroos didn't have the answers today. Talk about patience with the Black Ferns, but I think the number of debutants today in the Wallaroo side showing just a little bit there in the set piece.
Houston, this time goes long. Coxedge straight away looks for better field position now. Riordan on the return. It's a good carry from the fullback. Bati Pasanga, there was a bit of hesitation at the base of the ruck, making her an easy target for the defence. And the Black Ferns have spent most of this half with the football, so they've got plenty of energy to make tackles. Bati Pasanga. Offload for Molly Gray, runs laterally. Bati Pasanga. Hannah Seal. Good run from the second 5'8". Hewson. Was looking for Masters coming on a short ball. They're getting advantage anyway. Now Stowers. The Black Ferns nice and aggressive, and the Wallaroos working hard to protect the football.
Yeah, cool goes the other way there. Good run there from Hennessy. Just needed someone from the Wallaroos to hit that ball at pace, take it to the line, just as hard as the Black Ferns been giving it back. So it's good to see. See Houston here with the kick. Hopefully this one will be where she wants it to go.
She made sure of it, no doubt about that. Maybe not the metres that she wanted, but the opportunity to regain possession, and there just Blackwell getting a hand on the ball, and a foot to the ball, and now it pops to the side, and again Sarah Riordan probably their best on show at the moment for the Wallaroos. Not only defensively, but happy to clean out at the breakdown as well.
Carletta from Sunnybank in Brisbane with the throw. It's won by New Zealand. Sabritsky Nafatali is trying to drop that ball in behind Stowers, and Riordan picks the line perfectly.
Yes, Stowers, she knew as soon as she let that ball drop. She's, as we see here, this line out. Charmaine Smith just gets it bang on. Sabritsky looks up, sees a vulnerability in Chantal Stowers. Dale was a sevens player for years. First time in the 15s Australian jersey. Says please and thank you as the ball goes out.
So Kaleta. Again, it's one against the throat. Zabritsky, Nafatali, very skillful. 5'8". Zabritsky, Nafatali. The ball.
Off feet, you must stay on feet, 10. No. Off feet.
The ref is just absolutely not letting any of the Wallaroos away with that today.
Cox Edge with another quick tap. Natur goes forward. Fatmosili. Hideme away from the first defender, tries to fend off Butler. Cox Edge. It's a little bit wider now. Natur with a very nice offload for Savage, who loses the football in the tackle.
No advantage, no con first.
Yeah, it was a lucky break there from the Wallaroos. I think just around the rucks they need to know when it's on to go for that ball and just when it's not. They need numbers on their feet to defend this Blackfern side.
So they'll obviously need to drop player off the scrum here, will the Wallaroos. Here's a lovely little offload from Natur. Not able to maintain possession, and 17 for the Wallaroos, Emily Robinson. UK born, she gets a debut, gets a bit of a G up from Alicia Hewitt. I'm just trying to find out who's drawn the short straw for the Wallaroos.
Yeah, the Blackferns will be wanting to show their dominant defence off again here. Pretty crucial moment, just about half time. Wallaroos looking to end this half on a high note.
The wonderful player Portia Woodman, star of the sevens, but equally impressive at the 15s. The son of former All Black Kafena Woodman and the niece of former All Black Fred from North Auckland. And she's got the genes, she's got the aggression, the power and the pace and terrific skill, Portia Woodman.
I told her to tie her hair up like that before the game. Must have seen me waving.
And the late Laurie O'Reilly, former children's commissioner and a pioneer of the women's game here in New Zealand back in the 90s. He's sadly not with us now. I had the privilege of meeting him a few times. He would be very impressed in the way that the game has developed. Crowd coming in their hundreds to Eden Park, of course, the backdrop.
You talk about development of the game, Ken, and you got to remember the Blackferns have just come off the back end of a national competition, gone for 8 to 10 weeks, and the Wallaroos have only got a 3-day tournament. That's their nationals, that's it. They play club, but 3 days. Imagine how many 15 games in there.
I think it's tough with their carnival-style national tournaments they have in Australia, and hopefully with positive vibes created by the success at Rio, that's funds and sponsorship and organisation to have a elongated proper provincial or state competition.
Don't need to talk about Rio too much.
Ruby Tui. It's a time to be humble for the New Zealand girls.
Nah, it's brilliant.
Wonderful occasion was for our game, the men's game and the women's game in Rio, especially for Australia and the women and Fiji and the men's. And a good scrum from the Blackferns. Patu has to work off a scrum going backwards and then gets over the advantage line. It's a very good work from Liz Patu, the number 8. And now Houston. And the Blackferns will start from just inside the Australian half.
Yeah, they got no rush, the Blackferns. 3-4 minutes till the half. 30-odd points on them. It's a chance for them to reset and play the plays that they want to play. They're in control of this test match here.
Oh, Fatmosili. Into the back, it's not straight.
Yeah, you can see that a mile away. Just about hit the west stand.
Line out or scrum. Scrum. Scrum.
It's good to see the ref calling these. I don't know. Oh, that was a little bit not straight. Charmaine Smith battles on. Don't see that too often from Fiatofa'o Mausili.
And he needs to be a little bit of wind if you go long in the throat.
Point. Set.
Bati Pasanga.
Walking around. You must push forward. Around. Forward, please.
I thought the pressure from the Black Ferns has been good this game on scrums, but that one not coming out their way. Another opportunity for the Wallaroos here to get some territory, some much needed statistics on the board. Yeah, just spinning it there. Refs deems it the Black Ferns on purpose, which very well could be.
Moving forward off a Black Ferns player.
Knock on. Knock on, Black.
And with the Wallaroos, they just need to spend some time in the New Zealand half and get their hands on the football.
Knock on. Not one.
And we saw when we put those stats up for you before,
Please move
the
forward.
dominance,
Okay, no walking around.
field position
In the
and possession,
In the scrum, push forward first.
2-1 in favour of the New Zealand team. Here it is, the possession, 2/3. Favour of New Zealand, even more in territory. So for the Wallaroos, and look at that time in opposition, they just can't get their hands on the football inside their opponent's half, the Wallaroos.
Set. Yeah. Are you okay? Because we went like that. Okay.
Minute on the clock here. The scrum resets. Black Ferns will say thank you very much. We'll take the break. Wallaroos looking for some strategic substitutions, but I don't know if there'll be time.
Crouch. Point. Set.
Bledisloe, Bati Pasanga. Hewson to the line. Hewson opens him up at the ball. Is available on the inside. It's towed ahead by the Wallaroos, and Winiata loses the ball forward. So there's an advantage with the Wallaroos. Now they poise for their first try. There is time for just one more scrum, but that's the sort of thing the Wallaroos need to get back into this contest.
Oh, Hewson, she looked up, thought she was Moses, the Red Sea parted. Goss just reached in there. Winiata put under all kinds of pressure, which isn't common for her to make a mistake like that. Wallaroos, last play, what have you got?
So they're back to 15. Louise Burrows, after 10 minutes of reflection, is back out there. On the 5-metre line. So we know Hewson can make a break. Seals aggressive, and Masters has been terrific with the ball and the 3 carries she's had in the game so far.
Yeah. Good binding, please. Yes, same height, okay?
Battle of the front rows here.
She's on debut, Masters. Just behind in the seal. Runs a good line. Very direct with the football. Bledisloe, Bati Pasanga, the halfback for the Wallaroos. Tatu, Hewson showed the ball on the outside. Hewson tackle just inside the 5. They go the right side again. Morgan. And New Zealand Black Ferns again, they're aggressive and they counter ruck. Bati Pasanga.
Too many bodies. Unplayable.
So they're able to see them out to the half in what has been a very clinical and near perfect 40 minutes from the New Zealand Black Ferns.
Come down. Yes,
and we're hoping to catch up with Hani Hidemir, the right wing, double international, and she's now with Richard Turner.
Well, Honey, you'd be pretty happy with that first 40 minutes?
Yeah, we probably in the first 15 got a bit excited and didn't really stick to our structures, but once we settled down, got back into our game plan, then we sort of earned the right to go wide.
Yeah, and when you're accurate, when you pass the stick, you look pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we've got strike power out wide and that's what we want to use, but we need to fix up our ruck and just make sure we're cleaning up our ball.
Go well.
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks, son.
Dominant half on the New Zealand Black Ferns, who lead the Australian Wallaroos at half-time, 31 points to 3.
Half-time of this historic test match between the Black Ferns and the Wallaroos, the first of a double-header here at Eden Park. And Phil Kearns, it was the Black Ferns dominant in that first half, 5 tries to 1.
Yeah, and showing a great array of skills. All the tries were quite different. That one to Ali, the number 12, who's played well, and then Coxedge, the halfback, just sniping through from a quick tap, and then a lovely ball back on the inside here to Winiata to score out there on that right wing, and then finally a rolling maul play from the Black Ferns, just really dominant, had all the possession. I will say the Wallaroos have had a howling gale against them. They haven't been able to maintain possession, Nick, much, but really outclassed by this Black Ferns side, and they play a national competition as well, which our girls don't quite do.
That's right, 5 tries to none, I should say, just that penalty goal for the Wallaroos, all that they got out of that first half. Good crowd building up here at Eden Park. Of course, the Wallabies and the All Blacks, Bledisloe 3 still to come, and it is the All Blacks shooting for that world record, 18 wins in a row for a Tier 1 nation. There is a sense of expectation here. Interesting in the press over the last day or so here in Auckland, it's like it's a foregone conclusion. Any chance that they might take the Wallabies lightly tonight?
Well, yes, there is a chance, and the expectation is here. Everyone in this crowd just, yep, it's going to happen, no problem. And let's just hope the All Blacks are thinking that way as well. Yep, it's just going to happen, and it's an easy one tonight. And, the Wallabies seem to me to be in a pretty good mindset after, reading the press this week and seeing a few things. So you never know, anything could happen, Nick.
All right, the All Blacks, they're looking to break that record. The Wallabies, of course, looking to break the drought here at Eden Park. All of that to come on Fox Sports, but after the break, the second half between New Zealand and Australia in the women's test match. Very powerful performance from the Black Ferns against the Wallaroos in that first 40 minutes. The test match here at Eden Park, 31-3, the home side leads. The Wallaroos just haven't been able to have any possession. They haven't been able to certainly make an attack on the Black Ferns line. Perhaps just at the end of that first half we got a glimpse from the Wallaroos. Back to that game in just a moment, but Kearnsy, interested to get your thoughts on Michael Cheika and his decision to just tinker with the Australian backline for what is a very important test match. It's a brave decision, but it means that players are playing in their position, which they haven't necessarily been doing.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, apart from Will Genney missing, that's not great for us, but, he's been our best back all year, no doubt about it. But certainly Phipps and Foley have played plenty together. Then Hodge loves playing 12, and he'll show some power in that position. Folau at 13, but we've got
Karevi
at 13.
Yep.
Then we've got Spate on the wing and a genuine winger. So I think that's a strengthening of our back line, if anything. And certainly defensively, it's a little bit stronger than what we've had.
Okay, the only thing that Michael Cheika did resist was the temptation to put Israel Folau at 13. Indeed, he did leave him at fullback. There was some talk that maybe even Israel Folau might appear on the wing for the Wallabies in this test match. Not the case. All of that to come after this second half between the Wallaroos and the Black Ferns.
Welcome back to Eden Park in Auckland for the second half of the New Zealand Black Ferns against the Australian Wallaroos, with the New Zealand team with a comfortable lead at half-time. Liz Patu for Australia on the kick return, and now Naha for Houston. ball goes behind Kendra Coxedge, who's had a terrific game so far. Winiata pulls in a difficult pass he had to reach back for. And Eloise Blackwell, it has been a very impressive performance from Blackwell. Sabritsky, Nafatali puts the ball along the ground. It's for Chelsea Alley, who gets it on the second bounce. Now Coxedge. Sabritsky, Nafatali with a right foot step, a left-hand fend. Now powers through 2 more tackles. What a carry from the 5'8". Coxedge now. Oh, then an error from Hani Hidemir. She is some player, Victoria Sabritsky Nafatali on your screen. Very elusive. She got great presence with the football. And have a look at this. A little kick and ball, and that's for Chelsea Alley.
Chelsea Alley chasing, regathers that ball, but how about that for the first 90 seconds of the second half? Black Ferns haven't gone in the change room, said slow down. They've said come out, hit harder, run faster and do cooler things.
Yeah, some issues for Chelsea Alley though in that contact, and slow to get up when in fact she's still down. Chelsea Alley, so some concerns for her there around the knee. Looks like they've got some ice on, but yeah, they're certainly encouraged to get out there and continue the momentum of that first 40 minutes, no doubt about that.
Yeah, Chelsea Alley there just shaking her head, but I mean, it's no problem if she goes off. They've got plenty of caps on the bench through Kelly Brazier and Jana Vaughan, but she gets up and says, nah, Kelly, I got this. Stay where you are.
Chelsea Alley, captain of North Harbour, very accomplished, number 10 as well. Terrific player. Elisiva Patipasanga.
Width, not using no width at all. These Wallaroos are all stacked on the same side.
Wallaroos through Hannah Seor trying to get some go forward. Patipasanga now for Hewson. Winiata loses the ball forward, so this is the kind of possessions that the Wallaroos need.
Well, they might have hit on something here, the Wallaroos. The sun's starting to go down here in Auckland, and the Black Ferns will be looking straight into it. So the opportunity again, if they put the ball in the air, the Wallaroos, here's a good example of it. Big deep kick, got up high, and Winiata had to look into the sun initially and puts it to ground. So good game for the Australian side.
Crouch. Bind.
Lots going on in that scrum. Neither front row willing to give any. 2 debutantes in the Australian front row, giving it right back to these old girls of the Black Ferns.
Go to a space.
Again.
Yeah, Hannah Naha on this side. Ruby, she's, you mentioned one of those ones on debut.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Scrum from the Black Ferns. It's another tight head now. Aroha Savage off the back, offloads the ball for Hani Hidemir. Tries to give a return ball back on the inside.
He's not going in the tackle by goal. It's not going.
Hani Hidemir there reacting really quickly, which is that's what a winger needs to do. Looking for work. Saw Savage, got the call up. As you can see here, they link up really, really well. Hani notices the touchlines right there, tries to force it. But that's what these Wallaroo wingers need to do. They need to get involved into the action.
Some good work here. Tokunatua won the contact with her opposite, Hannah Naha. Naha on the angle right from the beginning, so they're on the back foot, the Wallaroos.
Coxedge. Britsky, Nafatali, again another low ball along the ground. Portia Woodman's on the fly. Ellie's there as well. The ball is on the ground. It's a scramble. And Bati Basanga finds Houston under pressure. There's some variation to the New Zealand Black Ferns attack.
Absolutely, what you got. As you see here, Coxedge, beautiful ball up to Britsky. She notices the gap, and if you've got Portia Woodman chasing any of your balls, it's going to be a win every time.
Fatmo Silly, 24 metres out, looking for the middle of the line out. Sabritsky, Nafatali. Chelsea Ellie loses the ball, claimed.
Roll away, Black. You are off feet, please. Off.
Yeah, Ellie there. Might have thought there was another kick coming, but short ball to her. She's got a good rugby-sized frame. She can hit that line really hard. Didn't come off that time. Another opportunity for the Wallaroos to get some much-needed territory on the board. Put away well there. Just took her eyes off it. Second too soon.
Five-man line-out called by Australia. Won by the Black Ferns eventually, and then Natur with the offload. Chelsea Ellie. Woodman with a nice offload in the tackle. Portia Woodman now. Everett. Winiata. And now Honey Hidemir. He's got an offload in there, Hidemir. Sabritsky, Nafatali. The recycle is a quick one. Ellie. Woodman. Winiata trying to set up a 2-on-1, a nice inside ball for Wycliffe, away from the first defender. Sabritsky, Nafatali looking for Louise Blackwell.
Side entry.
Again, Wallaroos discipline around that ruck.
Side entry.
It's good to see Wycliffe getting in there. Looks like she ran out of space, but that's the game she prefers to play. With a step Michael Jackson would be envious of. Evades that sideline. Again, the Black Ferns on attack.
Yeah, a bit of activity on the Wallaroos bench too, so obviously looking to inject some fresh legs shortly, but they're under pressure again here at the set piece. Saw a lot of variation in that first 40 minutes from the Black Ferns, and we're seeing it again, stacking the line out. 1, 2, 3. 3 backs and a half back here for the Black Ferns.
More innovative set-piece work from the Black Ferns, and Sarah Goss is in the end goal. Can she get the ball down? No, the referee says she's held up.
Yeah, the Wallaroos there, they're leaving 5+ backs out there. There's only 3 out there. They need to react a little bit better to this move that the Black Ferns are going to keep using if it keeps working. Sarah Goss on debut, hunting for that white line. She knows it well in the Sevens game. Just held up there.
Wycliffe is tucked in between Ali and Britsky Nafatali. And a set piece from the New Zealand Black Ferns. Coxedge. Sabritsky Nafatali. She's around Ali. 2 runners on the wrap. And she takes it to the line. Ali, and they recycle quickly down the right-hand side. Wycliffe shows the ball on the outside. Not able to make the pass. Coxedge. Charmaine Smith going hard at the line. Coxedge back to the short side, a nice inside ball, and the try scored by a player who deserves it. She's been so creative and has initiated so many plays today. This time she gets the opportunity to finish one. Victoria Sabritsky Nafatali.
Oh, brilliant finish there. As you can see, the forwards getting in there. Victoria Sabritsky, she can sniff the line, but the work was done before that. The break on the left side by Wycliffe. Ken spotted her there behind the scrum, and she's ended up on the opposite wing to link up with Honey to set that brilliant try up there for Victoria Sabritsky-Nefertali. She celebrates.
We saw her in Otago jersey at the Sevens, Richard Turner, didn't we? She was carving up down south.
Yeah, exactly. You see a player that has good awareness of space, and a good example of it there. The defence was urgent from the Wallaroos, and they all drifted off, and so she changed direction, did Sabritsky-Nefertali, and found the hole, found the space on the inside.
Okay, thank you.
And strong enough, powerful enough to get it across the line.
Well, remember that tournament as we look at Kendra Coxedge with another successful conversion.
2 replacements for the Wallaroos here. 21, Ariana Kaiwai, and 22, Katrina Barker.
Again, nice link there from Coxedge. She probably was at the same tournament, carving up in the same way down south. Both originally from down there.
Yeah, Coxedge was playing for Canterbury, the tournament I'm alluding to, and Sabritsky-Nefertali was playing for Otago. She was the best player, man or woman, at the tournament. Sabritsky-Nefertali, undefendable. Everett gets the ball and belted at the same time.
Everett, she prides herself on her physicality, but there.
Yeah, she stayed down too, Ruby. I had the wind knocked out of her.
She just got lined up by Kobe Jane Morgan. Help with their lock, and they celebrate with each other. Good contact.
Pasanga for Houston. And offload and the tackle from Hannah Seo. They continue the drive. They're still about 27 metres out. Pati Pasanga under pressure. Houston couldn't get the pass away. Good momentum down the left side. This is better play from the Wallaroos, enjoying field position and some time with the football. Burrows tackled inside the 22. Coxedge. The ball went forward.
Knock on.
Could have argued knock on either way there, but that was really kicked off by Kobe Jane Morgan's contact. And so on the left side, the Wallaroos said, watch this. And the momentum just kept coming.
Yeah, the low numbers getting the job done for the Wallaroos, making some big inroads. Molly Gray, the flanker, and Chloe Butler, second rower.
Molly Gray, strong woman, part of the defence force of Australia.
Yeah, they have a couple of members of the Australian Defence Force in the Wallaroos team. Lavinia Everett.
Yeah, still feeling that contact there, which is good. You know, we're 15 minutes in, not much of the game left, but the Wallaroos have said, no, stick around. We're going to play this right to the end. Everett, talented netball player as well, played for the Northern Mystics.
Of course, this is the backdrop to the Bledisloe Cup game. Charlie Famuina, Sam Whitelock, Brody Retzlick, and just to the left, Richard Turner, former All Black, inaugural captain of the Chiefs.
And a very happy North Harbour man too. Ken, can't resist getting that in.
And will play in the final of the championship. Sam Whitelock now the most capped lock in All Black rugby.
A good opportunity here for the Wallaroos. Just need some parity at scrum time. Get some good clean ball here.
Pati Pasanga can't make a play at the ball. Just lost it forward. Frustration. Hoping it was knocked down.
cheeky from Kendra Cox. She's there, but she's been in the game long enough to know what she can get away with and what she can't. Ili Patapasanga a little bit frustrated. Cox said she's pat her on the back, says don't worry about it, mate, you'll learn one day. Played each other a few times.
Crouch. Point. Set.
Cox said's nice and low.
Britsky, Nafatali for Chelsea. Ali taking the ball forward inside their own quarter with a quick recycle. They kick on the second phase, and now Riordan can't take it on the full. Attack the ball, but not able to clean it up. Now Cox Edge with a little kick in behind, and it bounces out. The referee says that is the Black Ferns' advantage.
That kick off Sabritsky Navatali's boot was that's one of the most awkwardest bounces you're going to get, as we see it here. She does well to get under it, but just can't control it. And again, the Black Ferns getting the territory stats.
Louise Burrows. Miskell. Patipasanga, Hewson. Inside ball for Seal, but she's met on the advantage line, but gets the ball away to Gray in the tackle. Now Molly Gray.
Tackle only.
Good defence by Chelsea. Alley. Burrows trying to hold off Nelson. Hewson, the ball charged down.
Not going to advantage by goal.
Ellie. Sabritsky, Nafatali for Winiata.
I'm very impressed with the fitness that these Black Ferns are showing.
Yep.
They don't look like they've played 50 minutes.
7 black.
Attacking those rucks of the Wallaroos, attacking every ball, and then when they get it back, as we see Fiato, the captain, right up the front of it all. The backs are saying, give me the ball because I want another try. See here, Winiata. Combination with number 11, Whitcliffe, not as effective, but still does well. Oh, and a good day's work from our number 10, Sabritsky Nafatali.
Yeah, replaced jersey 22, Ruby, by Kelly Brazier.
Not a bad replacement at all. Touch, Sevens, New Zealand representative. World Cup 2010, 2014. She didn't play with the Black Ferns last year at the Canadian tour, but she's got a few caps up her sleeve, and as we lose one good kicker in Sabritsky Nafatali, as we just see that Wallaroos player down, we gain another excellent kicker in Kelly Brazier.
Yeah, Hannah Naha is the player down.
Ken, as this stadium fills out, I just got to say the All Blacks about to play, going for 18 wins in a row. Black Ferns 2001 to 09, 22 test wins, apparently. I'm just putting it out there.
There's an amazing winning streak from the Black Ferns, who dominated at every level of the game until recent seasons. And now Brazier, Ali. Deliberately, Ali into contact, looking for a quick recycle. Now Fatmo Silly, the captain. And another driving run. Everett. And just chipping away at the Australian defence. Savage. Tackled by Liz Partu. Brazier. Very good tackle, Hewson. Catching Brazier behind the advantage line. And they've stolen the football. This is a good result for the Wallaroos. Now Patipasanga. Whitcliffe to the line, away from the first defender. Spins out of the tackle of the second. Cox Edge on the advantage line for Fatmo Silly. Ali playing halfback. Brazier. Good skill. Again, Fatmo Silly into contact.
Forward, black, advantage, goal.
Good carry from Natua is an advantage with the Australian Wallaroos. The referee just said it's over now. Carletta on the halfway. Bati Pasanga. This is better from the Wallaroos, enjoying some time with the football. Houston picks out Winiata.
Calls the mark, knows the game well, and this time she's quite fond of the son, doesn't mind it. Bit of a leader herself. She's a policewoman as well as Fa'a Mausili, the captain, telling her side to get on because we're not done at work.
Yep, play on. Yep.
Brazier there just punts it away. It's quite hard to get straight into a game like this off the bench, Pod. You wouldn't know because you were always a starter for the Chiefs. But, you know, she's just finding her bearings, having to link up with Coxie Janelli either side of her.
I found it hard enough to start, Ruby, so I can only understand how hard it is to come off the bench.
Brazier for Ellie to the line. Ellie, this is good hands. They've set up a 2-on-1. And now Wycliffe, a little stop and start and re-go again. Winiata on the inside gets a return ball. The covered defence is outstanding, but the try is scored. Brilliant from the Black Ferns. Winiata and Wycliffe in tandem down the left side.
She called a mark from the other end because she knew what her team was still capable of, and she reaped the rewards today. Wycliffe dancing down the sideline. If she was a bird, she'd be a goose. Goosing along with the Wallabies. Could not handle this. Look at this. Through the hands. And can we just acknowledge the brilliance of a draw and pass, the simplicity and the effectiveness of the draw and pass by the backs. Wycliffe dancing around. Winiata said, I started this, and by golly, I'm going to finish it.
Oh, and finish it they do. The Black Ferns, Wallaroos just guilty of compressing in that midfield when they were shifting the ball, the Black Ferns. And when they've been accurate as they've moved the ball wide, they've been at their very best. This Black Ferns team, and you're dead right. Winiata started it, Winiata finished it.
I'm glad they're saving their best tries till last as the stadium's filling up. See what these women are capable of.
No luck with the kick, so the score remains 43-3 on what has been a comprehensive 60 minutes. Salika Winiata, police officer from Palmerston North, in full flight.
Alana Patterson, replacement hooker for the Wallaroos. The Coletta, her day's come to an end.
Just saying the French plats got aerodynamics. That's why she wears them.
McMenamin in jersey 20 with their first contribution of the match. Winiata at halfback. They start from a long way behind the advantage line. The Black Ferns with this possession, and now Aroha Savage with a very good carry to get her team on the front foot. McMenamin. Ball won by Portia Woodman in there doing the hard stuff. Ball out on the full.
Yeah, McMenamin, she's injected herself really well into this game. She missed out a couple of seasons with the Black Ferns due to injury, and she's really wanted to make a name here to secure a spot for the World Cup next year. Held in Ireland.
Burrows with the throw. Bati Pasanga forced to take the ball into contact. And Burrows is met by three defenders and a Patterson. Houston, not much room. She comes back to the blind side looking for some space. And Bati Pasanga finding it hard to clear the ball. And Naha with a strong carry. Burrows. Now, the Wallaroos, they just can't get any momentum going forward, so the kick along the ground for Winiata. A nice right foot step, 2 to beat 4 defenders. Winiata 5 now on this run, 6 away from the 7th. And a terrific run from Winiata. Hewson with the quick tap. Inside ball. Stowers loses the ball forward. It's another free position for the Black Ferns.
Yeah, Stowers there. She just looked up and saw Portia Woodman. Remembered how many awards she's got. And just couldn't hold on to the football. I can see what the captain Hewson was trying to do. Just go quickly here. But unfortunately, if you look up and see that player, you've got to hold a little bit tighter onto the ball than that. Bit of a break here. We've got a Wallaroos player down, giving the Black Ferns yet another chance to regroup. And I think Shorty's just telling the team about the strike, Winiata, and the steps.
What a game she's had and what a player she is. Silika Winiata. Here's the trophy, the late Laurie O'Reilly. Trophy between New Zealand and Australia. One of the pioneers of our game. Laurie, an outstanding leader in our wider community as well. We remember him today.
Ali Basanga up and Ali down again, just having another wee look at that knee. And Pod, there was another change from the Black Ferns. I think Jana Vaughan's running on. And Chelsea Ali will clock out for the day. Jana Vaughan, very exciting player. Winger, centre. She plays sevens for Manawatu, reigning national champions. New Zealand Kiwi Fern, she plays League 2. She'll be excited to get on in this.
Held in the back by Savage and Brazier to the line. Vaughan's first touch. Tip on and good go forward from the Black Ferns inside their own quarter. Now Wycliffe, not a lot of room for the winger who's tackled over the touchline.
Oh, how elusive is she? She's just dancing down that sideline. 1 minute she's there to tackle, next minute she's not. She got, just as we see her there, she's just so dangerous. She just got caught by the captain there. Experience tells her where she is, but unfortunate to go out.
No gun, no advantage. Here, please.
Another scrum we've got. Black Ferns looking to seal this dominance out with another dominant scrum. Few substitutions there.
Yeah, Aotearoa. Matau.
Matau.
Bit of size to that front row, there's no doubt about that. So just keep rolling them off the bench, don't we, Ruby? They've been working hard, these Wallaroos, and then they look up and there's fresh legs. And pretty imposing they are too.
Absolutely. It's been a good battle all day in that front row.
Ball goes past Hewson for Rawdon. Up to Singer for Barker, but they're dispossessed of the ball in the tackle now. Brazier. Wycliffe. 4 defenders coming across, and good skill by the Black Ferns to control that ball and stay in the field of play. Blackwell for Marta'u. Coxedge, Brazier. A little ball along the line for Vaughan. He collects the ball on the bounce. Coxedge with a cutout ball. Winiata Shows the ball on the outside. Salika Winiata, too quick for the cover. A very smartly taken try by Winiata, who's having an outstanding match. Back-to-back tries.
That is class, that's experience, and that's fitness. She can do a Bronco a lot quicker than many of the men's sevens teams even. And the Australian Wallaroos looking for that 14-15 combination again. And as Honey just strips it away, I've counted at least 4 strips today. The Wallaroos will be leaving, scratching their heads, holding the ball a lot tighter. And here, as we see, they think she's going to pass it because it's been on all day, but no, she says. You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, they've been guilty of a few things this afternoon, the Wallaroos, and that's been one of them. Just not respecting the ball and the contact, and I think you're spot on. 4 or 5, just straight rips, steals from the Black Fern side, and this time they've made them pay. Tiring defence as well, so Salika Winiata, she's going to really come into her own.
Cox Edge, modest. Kicking performance.
That's Cox Edge's last action of the afternoon. Guys, she's been replaced in jersey 21 by Christina Sue.
Yeah, big moment for Christina Sue. Mana 2. As we see Salika Winiata placing that ball down once again. Sui, big moment for her, running out in front of friends and family, represented the country in 4 jerseys now, league, touch, sevens, now the 15s game. Savage looks up and runs into it.
Too dominant up front, and too clever in the halves. The Black Ferns today with the Wallaroos, a constant battle for field position and for possession. By comparison, the Black Ferns have had all the football and spent hardly any time inside their own half, let alone their own quarter. So it has been a tough day for Australia as Molly Gray tries to get her team some go forward. Now Robinson. Now Hewson. Inside ball for Hamilton. Bati Basanga. Hewson looking for a cutout ball and then tapped on. Stow was a one-on-one with Winiata. Winiata just able to hold her up, so she can defend as good as she can attack. Winiata, a hat trick today, outstanding in her carries.
Surprised she didn't do a judo move on Chantal Stowers over here. No, she says Stowers will be disappointed today. Been put out a couple of times. And that all started from the little miscon between Brazier and Fatma Silly on the other side, turning their ball over. Not many in the line out today. We've got to acknowledge the work of the locks, Blackwell and Smith, as they go up. Smith goes up again.
That's a good drive from the lining up, but they lost the ball when it went on the ground. So Naha, who's battled very hard today for the Wallaroos. Oh, that won't help. Barker. Bati Basanga for Kaiwai. Burrows. Oh, the ball is intercepted by Wycliffe. Now Sue. Savage, tackled by Morgan. Now Brazier for Wycliffe, who's now operating at second receiver on this play. Christina Sue, number 2. Bit of hesitation clearing the ball, and the advantage goes to the Wallaroos.
Yeah, unlucky there, Sue. She's been really good on defence. You can hear her. I can hear her all the way from up here in the box. But on that occasion, just instructing a play too long.
11.
Shane Campbell, jersey 23, replacing Chantal Stowers, you see, yeah, just getting caught organising. Sue when they really just needed to clear it.
She's got a lot of energy, Christina Sue. Very dangerous at halfback. I want to see her more on attack.
A versatile and successful athlete, Christina Sue, as is Ashley Houston. A number of athletes have represented at the elite level in multiple sports. Bati Basanga. And to the line, Houston, a little loose ball on the ground. It's picked up by Portia Woodman, who looks on the outside for Honey Hitamir. She gets a ball out the back door, secured by Sarah Goss. 18 metres out now, the Black Ferns. The offside, Louise Burrows.
A bit more.
Captain.
It's a second yellow, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So trouble here for Louise Burrows.
Yeah.
Unfortunate to see.
Yeah. No. It's a clear offside. You stop. No, sorry. Is it meant to so it's, yeah.
Well, it's a natural reaction. She's played very well today. Louise Burrows, her second stint in the sin bin, so she's off for the remainder of the game. It's been tough for the front rowers, Australian Wallaroos. She's competed hard. Her carries have been strong. She's also thrown to a few lineouts today.
Yep.
So she'll be disappointed. The Canberra Royals player. And Portia Woodman from a standing start can do some damage.
Yeah, let's acknowledge here, you know, it's an absolute shame about that red card, but the Wallaroos just chased down Portia Woodman and Honey Hitamir. You don't see that from many countries. Down to 14, but still a lot to do. Dora Tunu on there, number 17.
And now the drive coming from the Black Ferns. This is a part of the game where they have been very good to go today. They go to the ground. Christina Sue looks a little bit wider, takes the defence on, and then is driven back short of the try line. And now some power. Held up.
Yeah, going back to the red card, Louise Burrows, you know, the first yellow was not all her. Now she's off and the Wallaroos are down to 14 and they're holding up a pedigree player. High pedigree, number 18. Plays for Counties. Ta'u on her debut. Running hard at them, but the Wallabies holding them out.
And then the subject of Counties, Manukau, they're the dominant team in the Farah Palmer Cup, the provincial competition here in New Zealand this year. They beat Auckland, one of the real heavyweights of national provincial competition, in the final. And their success was reflected in 7 of them being selected in this New Zealand Black Ferns team after a very competitive and very successful season. Butler is done for the day.
Well, she's off because they've got to put a front rower on Kent. So Emily Robinson, she's back on again. Seems to be the sin bin sub. So she gets some more time out in the middle, but real pressure here for this Wallaroo side. Only 7 in the scrum, up against a Black Ferns scrum that's just full of confidence here.
So Renee Wycliffe has just drifted from the left wing to a pocket position, gets the ball on the fly but loses it forward. So the Wallaroos, they get the ball but they're 7 metres out from their own try line. Forced to kick it. It's a midfield bomb really, and taken by Christina Sue. Winiata. Good carry. Savage. Now Brazier. Short ball for the captain, Fatmo Silly, who fights off the tackle of Hamilton. And now going to work. Tunu. Good go forward from the replacement front rower. And now through the middle, 5 metres out, the Black Ferns, but they lose possession of the football. The Wallaroos need to hang on to the ball for long periods of time, which has been a real challenge for them. Jammed inside their own quarter, forced to kick.
Yeah, not much else on there for the Wallaroos. Captain just clears it, shakes her head because she knows she's under the pump. And when you're getting pumped by players like this, turnovers are a blessing. It's the second one. We had Whitcliffe dropping it just out under the post with a full back line ready, hot on attack. We'll give it another try.
Fatmo Silly into the middle of the line out. Christina Sue, Brazier, cut out ball, and a chance now for Woodman. Gets the ball away in the tackle. Now Honey Hidemi, she's got some skill. Hidemi produces the ball back on the inside for Kelly Brazier. She's going to be tackled just inside the 22. Good drive from Vaughan. And now ball goes behind Savage. Now Sue, McMenamin, Salika Winiata. Now Renee Whitcliffe has been very good today. Whitcliffe, a late pass, the captain will score on the left-hand side for your Famo Seli. She's led from the front. She scored the first try of the game and may well have scored the last.
Yeah, what can't this woman do? First try, bagged herself another, and you'll notice here when Renee Whitcliffe calling for that cut as the Wallaroos look up in amazement. Winiata passes it out, and Whitcliffe calling for the cut here. And Fa'amau Silly, she has the awareness to stay wide as the Wallaroos looked for the cut. Not a better person to finish that job.
Terrific game from the captain, playing her 40th test match today, and they don't play a lot of tests, the Black Ferns. Captain of Auckland, captain of the New Zealand team. And she has been a fine example and an outstanding leader in our game for your Fa'amau Seli. Kelly Brazier off the post.
Yeah, 40th match today, Ken. That's 9 games off the world record. Held by Emma Jensen and Anna Richards, who's in the house tonight, looking on, nodding her head, approving of the performance tonight.
It's been a tough day. We've mentioned it a few times in the match for the Wallaroos. Hewson. Oh, it's a very good kick from Hewson, just kept in by Aroha Savage, so they'll start from their own in goal. The Black Ferns, they have been full of confidence and full of energy in the game, and powerful through the middle. Tunu. Now they have another look down the left side where they've been so good. Woodman, Winiata. Spins out of 2 tackles. Salika Winiata, the smallest player on the ground. What about that for go forward? Christina Sue, Kelly Brazier, and some skill being shown. Tunu goes forward, offloads the ball for Blackwell, who's had a terrific game. There's more to come in this. Sarah Gossett, first receiver. Portia Woodman, brilliant sevens player. Sarah Goss, the New Zealand Sevens captain. Whitcliffe gets the ball, and a defender pushes the ball back on the inside for Winiata. Is she going to get 4 tries? It looks like it. This will cap an outstanding and memorable day for the police officer from Palmerston North. She's sitting on a hat trick, and she has been an absolute force today. She's been fast, she's been elusive, she's been aggressive in defence. And she deserves a 4th try, which is in the hands now of the television match official.
Well, you know, the stadium's packing out and they've come to see the All Blacks, but what they've seen is class. An Australian team under the pump by 50 points and a TMO decision to decide not only a hat-trick but 4 tries in one game. I'd just give it on merit, Ken.
They don't give tries on emotion, Bill. We'll have a look here. This looks like a try. Both feet are in the field of play. The ball doesn't look like it's touched the line. A determined effort. Houston over the top.
Rest on the plats.
That's a try. That's a wonderful effort from Silika Winiata. Over the top, Houston with the tackle, trying to drag her out over the touchline. She stays in the field of play, and she will be rewarded.
Okay, Ellie, you've seen those replays?
With 4 tries.
From what I can see, the player is not in touch, so you can award the try.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Thank you.
So an outstanding individual contribution today from Silika Winiata. Constable Winiata she is when she's not playing footy back in Palmerston North. 4 tries and a brilliant and outstanding individual effort from her today.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 tries. What else could you want from an international test match? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in the shot there, but she doesn't need the other 6. The explosion of pace here, she puts on that number 15. She wasn't ready for it, and that's the fitness showing in this outstanding player's ability. She rolls over.
Taking the defence on the outside as well. Kelly Brazier. Yes! So they get to 60.
Very happy to hear the stats of this game. Goss, Sevens player. Whitcliffe played for Sevens. But she doesn't need that game. She's got the right one right here. And puts her head down. Got to keep in mind, Ken, the Australian Wallaroos have chosen to exclude their Sevens players out of this match.
McMenamin under pressure from the kick-off. It's going to be won by the Australian team. So now Kaiwai gets him go forward. Pati Pasanga for Patterson. Pati Pasanga, Houston goes on the inside of the defence. Tunu makes the tackle. And now Hannah Seal.
Backwards.
And they got the ball, but they're under pressure to do anything with it. Hewitt as the full-time hooter goes. He's been an outstanding performance offensively and defensively from the New Zealand Black Ferns, coming off the end of a national provincial competition where these athletes have been putting on these kind of plays every week for the last couple of months in the Farah Palmer Cup competition, as McMenamin gets a bit of go forward, but they will be well pleased with this effort, the New Zealand Black Ferns.
Yeah, another strip ball there. That's number 5 or 6, and not only a yellow but a red card. The Wallaroos will walk away with a lot to talk about and think about over the next couple of days. As Haramir goes down the side.
Takes the defence on the outside, one-on-one with Rihanna, and takes it with a right foot step. She's a terrific athlete. We talk a lot about Winiata and her presence and contribution today. But Honey Hidemir, another player who's represented New Zealand Rugby Union and Rugby League, an outstanding sevens and touch player as well. But she has got the size, the athleticism and the pace. Terrific work here to get rid of these defenders.
Yeah, Hidemir, she not only played for the New Zealand Women's League, Kiwi Ferns, she was captain. She played for 12 years, and age is just a number.
Look at her taking the defence on the outside wingers, and then one-on-one with the fullback. Beats her inside out with a right foot step, cruises in under the post.
Smiling the whole way, King.
And we've seen Honey Hidemir do that many times at every level of our game, at sevens competitions and rugby league, and of course in the national provincial competition, the Farah Palmer Cup.
Kelly sporting a new style with the rugby shorts. Brilliant try from Hiramir, just a taste of what she can do, what these wingers in this Blackburn side are capable of. With the World Cup next year, all eyes on that as Brazier wraps up this game with a brilliant kick.
A very dominant performance, 67 points to 3 after they led 31 points to 3 at half-time. And the Black Ferns captain, far more silliest with Richard Turner.
Big smile on your face. Big smile on your face. Good performance tonight.
Oh, it's a marvellous performance, and what a crowd to do it in front. You know, the girls are really excited to be out here, and they played bloody awesome.
Yeah, haven't been together long, so you be happy how things went tonight?
Yeah, very happy. I mean, we've only been together since Wednesday, and what the girls put out today, man, a lot of heart out there. Left it on the field.
A few work-ons though, a couple of mistakes, and when you were forcing passes, wasn't that good?
No, yeah, well, ball retention wasn't that great, so that's definitely something we're going to go back and have a look at. But full credit to the Aussies, they brought it tonight.
One more to go. See you Wednesday.
Yeah, absolutely, one more. Let's get down and support the Black Ferns. Thank you.
We'll get Wallaroo skipper as well. Ashley, well, clearly a tough 80 minutes for your guys.
Oh, definitely. We knew it was going to be. It always is a physical game against the girls. But I'm pretty sure that just shows why they're the best team in the world. So we're definitely prepared as best as possible. But at the end of the day, you know, all credit to the Black Ferns. But I know, like, we didn't have much ball, our girls. When we did, we looked a bit dangerous. So we'll work on that. But yeah, right to the end, we had hard all day, and we've got a great camaraderie amongst our girls, and we'll definitely step up next week and come out firing again.
Good luck Wednesday. Well done tonight.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, the Wallaroos outclassed by the Black Ferns. That brings us a step closer to kick-off in Bledisloe 3. The Cup is staying in New Zealand, but rarely has a dead rubber had so much meaning. Australia trying to get their first win here at Eden Park in 30 years. The All Blacks on the hunt for that record-breaking 18th Test match victory in a row, and if they got surely that then would make them the best rugby team of all time. Thanks for staying with us on Fox Sports. I'm Nick McArdle here with Phil Kearns and John Eales. John, 30 years for the Wallabies it's been since that last win here at Eden Park. Long time, 3 decades.
Nick, it seems extraordinary. You come here to the ground, there's nothing really peculiar about it. Yeah, you don't come here and you don't feel that it should be a ground that we haven't won on for 30 years. But New Zealand have got this wonderful record here. There's something that works for them at this ground.
They've been pretty good over the stretch as well, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Kearnsy, you're a man who's enjoyed getting up Kiwi noses over the years, and on occasion, and you still do, on occasion you've been accused of being disrespectful. What did you make of the front page of the sports section of the New Zealand Herald today, depicting Michael Checker as a clown? The headline says, "Send in the clowns."
Yeah, there's nothing much to it when you read the article, but the front page isn't that attractive for Michael Checker. But it's something he can't use so much in terms of putting up the wall of change room, but maybe one of the players will. And who are they calling clowns? They don't really say in the article. Is it just Michael Checker or is it the whole team? Is there a little bit of arrogance sneaking into this All Black or New Zealand race? Well, it's always been there a little bit.
And we're going to find out if there's even more tonight. There is a bit of feeling in the lead up to this one, and it has a sense of being special as well because of that record-breaking attempt by the Kiwis. Stick around. More of the build-up after a break on Fox Sports.